Biengos, son of Bengis, and royal court bard to the divine almighty lords. The lords have all submitted their individual Chicago yells for this year, but for your listening pleasure, I have collected them for you. First, for those not familiar with the lords, we must discuss their origin. You see, back in the year roughly 100 AD, when Jesus was tired of hanging out and decided to dip back to heaven, he went back to his Father, the Christ, and told him all about the wonders of skateboarding that he discovered in the human world. You see, God, he had bored of doing the whole God thing, and he liked the sound of skateboarding, and over the next few years he got really into it, and he was doing so much skateboarding that he wasn't really doing much the whole ruling the universe thing, and he didn't really want to anymore. So around the year 200, God himself decided to generate a collection of divine beings to do sort of the work of ruling the universe for him, so he could just hang out with his cool, dope son and go skateboarding. Now, before we get into the laws themselves, I will first play for you the Chicago yells of Jesus, the Son of Christ, and of Christ himself.
Yo, it's your boy, JC, Jesus Christ, and this is my Chicago yell.
It is I, God, and this is my Chicago yell. Ah!
We will now begin our journey through the Pantheon of divine almighty lords and their yells with the Bronze generation, the youngest of the lords, born around 300 AD. These two are Bingis and Bongis, rival brothers and sons of Bongis and Bangis of the Silver generation. Here they are.
I am the divine almighty Bingis, lord of the harvest and trickery, and this is my Chicago yell. Fools, all of you!
I am the divine almighty Bongis, lord of war and jerking off, and this is my Chicago yell. Fuck you, Bingis!
Next we have the elder half-brothers of Bingis and Bongis. These three were born around the years between 250 AD and 270 AD. These three brothers are Bangis, Fred, and Baingis, the children of Bengis and Boongis.
Sup, bros? This is the divine almighty Bangis here, lord of the sky and wet t-shirt contests. And this is my Chicago yell. Let's get lit! Yeah, y'all already know who it is. The divine almighty Fred, the lord of dopeness and the Gucci logo. You know me wearing drip, dropping fire wherever I go. Now this fire is my Chicago yell, so here it is, okay? Yeah.
I'm Biengis, just Lord of the Moon and a really cool looking bird. Here's my Chicago yell. And last, the eldest member of the Bronze generation, born around 245 AD, Bongis, son of Bungis and his own mother, Boengis.
Yeah, I'm the divine almighty Bongis, lord of the earth and getting popcorn stuck in your teeth. And, this is my Chicago yell.
I will now play for you the silver generation of lords, second most powerful of the three generations, and elder than all of the bronze generation members, of course. These three are Bungis, Bengis, and Boongis, all children of Boingis and Beengis of the golden generation, born each around between 220 and 230 AD.
I'm the divine almighty Bungis, lord of the sea and prostate cancer. And this is my Chicago Yale. Sweet!
I am the divine almighty Bangis, Lord of the sun and eating sandwiches. This is my Chicago yell. Praise me, all your sandwiches will again.
Oh, it is I, the divine almighty Boongis, the lord of love and stubbing your toe. This is my Chicago yell. Oh, heavens!
And last, but certainly not least, the most powerful of the generations, the golden generation, crafted by the Christ himself in 200 AD, Beengis, Boungis, and Boengis.
I am the divine almighty Beengis, Lord of the sun, the stars, and people whose names start with the letter S. And this is my Chicago yell. Ah!
All at once, nowhere and everywhere, I am the divine almighty Bangis, the lord of space and graphics processing units. And this is my Chicago yell. Where, everywhere, where, nowhere, everywhere, anywhere, where?
I am the divine almighty Boengis, lord of time and locking mechanisms. And this is my Chicago yell.
I am the most powerful of all the lords.